Okay, President Obama has just arrived in the UK. He's landing at Stansted Airport in Airforce One as we speak. That's the plane landing tonight at the airport just outside Essex. A safe landing for the President.
We're told that Stansted is best adapted to accommodating the arrival of Airforce One because there's no need for the President or any of his party to go through the main terminals. And here they are.
Michelle Obama and President Barack Obama about to touch down on British soil at Stansted for the reasons Adam was just pointing out. The Chancellor, Alistair Darling, you can see there, he's the British government representative to greet the Obamas and the Chancellor's wife, Maggie.
And the Russian president is basically designed to ensure that the meeting goes well, to sound people out in advance, to get their positions, their bottom lines. That's what a chairman has to do. Of course, the Americans have bought their own transport. The president is transferring to his official helicopter, Marine One, which will take him the 50-odd miles into Regent's Park, where he's staying at Winfield House, the official residence of the US ambassador. Also, the president, as you know, flies over in advance of vehicles for him to travel by road in. Although it does appear that most of his travelling around Britain is going to be in helicopter. It will only be tomorrow when he comes down from Regent's Park to see the Queen. The Marines there walking away, and it will be very quickly that Marine One will take off, and it will do the journey into London in a matter of minutes. Of course, many of us who've been to Stansted know that if you don't have a helicopter, it can take considerably longer. Well, the first thing that they're doing is the bilateral side of the visit. This is an official visit to Britain. It's not a state visit, otherwise the Obamas would be staying with Her Majesty the Queen, their fellow head of state. But that is going to be the first appointment. The Obamas will go and see the Queen. They will then, as Marine One takes off there, heading into North London and the Regent's Park area. But they'll see the Queen in the morning. There'll then be talks here in Downing Street with Gordon Brown. That will be followed by a news conference in the Foreign Office. And then after that, the focus of the visit, and there'll be a meeting too, we're told half an hour this time round. It was 15 minutes when he came last summer for Barack Obama to talk to David Cameron. Again, that's fairly normal, particularly close to an election, to talk to the opposition leader. And then he will return to Winfield House, and he'll have a series of bilateral meetings. His first meeting with the Russian president, his first meeting with the Chinese president, and then in the evening, the president and all the other world leaders will be returning to this area for a reception given by the Queen for the G20 at Buckingham Palace, followed by a dinner here in Downing Street, while finance ministers will have a dinner of their own.